Hey, how's it going, man? Today I asked ChatGPT, no, I'm sorry, DeepSeek, on Donald Trump. It was like, if I wouldn't do business with Donald Trump, I want to know his business previous failures and what you look out for. And obviously, these are the things that he has done. You know, Trump University, Trump Airlines, Trump Steaks, Trump Vodka. So I don't know why he made Trump Vodka, and obviously he's very into his own self name, you know, where you think it's gonna sell. Just no persons is gonna buy Trump steaks, that's for sure. So it's always this like same thing. He always said nobody knows more than about steaks more than me because I eat them. Nobody knows more about vodka than me because I drink. Um, he doesn't even drink alcohol. So like, you know, obviously he doesn't. He can't even endorse that. I don't know what Trump magazine was about, but he also got a Trump. Can I know more about the Trump network? Actually, I should have said like the company Trump network. Yeah, okay. They figure it as a multi-level marketing firm focused on health products. It was rebranded from a previous company called Ideal Health. So I actually bought it from somebody else. And yeah, I hate that MLM thing. So that's the FDA warning letter were about unauthorized health claims. Okay, so like there were health claims that is illegal. You know, yeah, I mean, it's just the fact that I mean that's just one of the stuff that he has. Is it's kind of a little bit nasty, you know. I really don't like the multi-level marketing thing. I don't know why he would actually put his name to it. So that's really freaky. And I think overall, it's just like he's always into like finance shows and legal battles and stuff like that. And it's just you know who he is, what he does. It's just kind of exacerbated in the American public now, and we're feeling it. You know, we're feeling his pain, definitely for sure. His pain, you know, and I have to say, like, so far, I am not loving it. I am not loving like what he is doing and conducting himself with, and you know, no wonder there are a lot of people that don't want to associate him with him, you know, and especially Hollywood people. And you're wondering, how come everybody in Hollywood want to get out of the country? Now, it gotta be because they had beef, man. They had big time beef. We could also ask Deep Seek why. Shit. Go back to English. Why Hollywood people might get. No, let's not use get beef. Have conflicts. Might have conflicts with Donald J. Trump, like Ellen DeGeneres. I don't know how to spell her name. Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, that's her name. So we asking why they might actually have some conflicts. I mean, it is very public. And you know, at one time they actually are very cool with Oprah as well. And Oprah, actually, at one point, Donald Trump wanted Oprah to. Okay, maybe it's an LGBT issue. Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, I don't think LGBT should be make a big deal, man. Like, if you guys are together, you could do stuff. You could do anything you like. I don't see like why you need much more rights. That's just what I think. But obviously, they might think that might lose some rights. I don't know. Let's talk about Oprah, man. I want to know like why Oprah has few issues with him. Because I can't even think of. Let's look at why Oprah has issues with Donald J. Trump. Weren't they friends before? So Ellen DeGeneres says, got a problem with LGBT. Okay, I got you. So, I mean, it's became a huge thing. So back then was like when Ellen DeGeneres came out as gay. It's already like a big deal. It was like, wow, I didn't know. Like you came out of the closet, and now everybody's out of the closet, and they demand for rights. I mean, that's okay. But I don't know how far they have to be. Trump appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show in 2008, 2006. And then, actually, Oprah loved him back then in 2006. Because it went on her show, right? Uh, so they got a big friendship back then. Um, Actually, at one point, that Donald Trump wanted Oprah to be vice president, really. See? He even floated the idea of Oprah's vice president in 1999. I showed she dismissed it as a joke. But I think it's serious. They got like at one point deteriorated after Trump entered politics. Or maybe it's because he's a Republican. That's why. I mean, obviously that. Okay, he's a Trump is a sexual abuser, man. So maybe that's why he's an anti-Me Too movement. I don't know how bad he is, man, on things, touching people. But why the really friendship faded? Value versus power. Okay. Well, I don't know. Tough to say. Why Arnold? Schwarzenegger. How to spell his name? Yeah, it's a tough name to spell. I wonder if they got some. Why they got some real beef? They got some serious beef, that. Like Arnold and Trump. So it's kind of weird because he's a Republican, he's also a Republican. Okay. Environmental advocates. Okay. Immigration and immigrant from Austria. Harsh rhetoric. I don't know. It's still not very clear why they hate each other, and I'm not really sure. I think like at one point that Arnold says his dad was a Nazi, and I don't know if Donald J. Trump like father has anything to do with it. That's why people are actually saying that he has a white supremacist view, but I don't really understand that to tell you the truth. What does people think that Donald Trump might be a white supremacist? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, I'm just checking it out. Why people think like that? Honestly, I would like to think he's not. I really think that he might not be a white supremacist. But even, that's it's a tough word, man. It's a I just don't think that people would think like that. I mean, obviously, he has a lot of black people in his team. So I think it's about competencies. It definitely has nothing to do with white supremacist. But sure, maybe he has a race preference. I mean, especially for women, he has always been with, Caucasian women. But that's all I could say, man. I mean, it's a race is race is always a dicey thing, because if you say, "Oh, I'm only attracted to Asians," or if I'm only attracted to whites, then you say like, "Oh, why don't you give black people a chance? Why don't you give South Americans a chance, or Latinas a chance?" Um, it's dicey, man. You know what I'm saying about your attraction. But I don't know what he thinks of that. What he thinks the what he thinks of literally about white supremacist. Yeah, it kind of timed out. Sometimes it gets a little bit too busy. So maybe we just turn into Google. Oh, he's enabling them. Okay, so he talks about American Jews, criticize them. Well, he's also not kind of punishing these, Ku Klux Klan and those other groups. So he's letting them be and get criticism from it. That's where actually he got his votes, I guess. Man, I tell you what, at one point I was so enabled with, you know, I was at a Trump rally, man, and then like, I'm the only, not the only, but like, there were other black guys, there were other, you know, dudes there. They're not white, and I said like, dude, I love Trump so much, man. Like, I wanted to cry, at that moment. I mean, I was genuine what I said, and there were so many guys that was like wanted to, hug me and stuff like that. Um, it's not like hug, like a bro kind of thing. It's crazy how like people can unite if they have the same political ideology. But however, I am actually very neutral on immigrations, but I'm more leaning toward like having controlled immigrations, because I think America is no longer America in certain cities. You know what I'm saying? Like literally Orlando nowadays is like you walk in there and everybody speaks Spanish, and oh, I didn't know you speak English. It seems like it's another country. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, I totally understand sometimes like why some people might feel uncomfortable um, certain aspects about immigration. Yeah, but overall, man, I mean, I would like to. Uh, why Donald Trump's new tariff plan with 25% tax, import tax, might. He loves to use the word tariff. He never used it like to use the word tax. Tax is like a bad word. It's like, for rich people. Rich people are like, oh, tax, oh my gosh, kill me. Might do harm than good. And what about the crypto initiatives that he is suggesting? Will it work? Alright. Finally, I think it says its server is busy. Tells me to bugger off. Let's go back to this. Well, I mean, bottom line is that you're gonna be subject to a crap load of money on surcharge. And yeah, it's gonna be taxed on everything, import cars, stuff like that. Anything you could think of, man. Like farm goods, Chinese machineries. For example, I'm into tennis, and then like the tennis string machine, like let's say for example, it's $500. If it's $500, then I have to pay another like I have to pay $125 for duties. So plus like I'm gonna add like 500. So yeah, I have to pay $625. So it's a lot more, man. It's substantial. And it might be even more than that because it might be might need other types of, I don't know, things until we could push that thing forward. I don't know. So overall, it's it could be pretty sticky, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. Other stuff. I mean, just regular people have to pay like a huge price, man. I mean, a lot of stuff's actually made in Mexico. That's the thing. we look at like what appliances are what. Let's look at like regular Americans. What regular appliances are made in Mexico? U.S. appliances. What brands? Let's hope like this is. Oh, is server busy again? Let's go to Google again. Yeah, GE, Whirlpool, Samsung, LG. You know, these ones that you use. It's gonna be Black and Decker. You know, stuff that you use. It's gonna mark up the price 10-25%, man. I don't think like America's gonna take it well. You know, really want to look at when Donald Trump was impeached. You know, he was impeached twice. First impeachment of Donald Trump. Are they going to try to impeach him again? What is Al Green doing nowadays? Oh, Al Green did it. No wonder he has a problem with him. He has beef. He has a pimp cane, though. Well, I mean, well, it was abuse of power, an obstruction of Congress. I wonder if like this could be, I don't know, issued again. That's what I would. I don't know. If I were him, I would be worried. I don't think it really matters. I mean, like, how come this time everybody's a hush hush kind of thing? That kind of like boggles my mind, you know, why people are hush hush nowadays. Yeah, it's a little bit worrying, quite honestly. And he's not guilty, you know. And second impeachment. Are we gonna have a third impeachment? Who actually initiated it? One week before his term expired on the date. Was it Nancy Pelosi that started it? Man. Um, Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Like, literally, he is. You know, I think we enabled like a not a very good person. I don't not really sure whether he's a great person or not, man. I'm a little worried. You know what I'm saying? Without what's going on with the economy and what's going on with crypto. I mean, quite honestly, it's like pretty bearish, man. Most of it, most of the things are pretty bearish. We just actually got a huge drop. I mean, this is like the wrong percentage. It's more like a on the coin market cap. Market cap. It's much more serious. It's much more serious, man. Look at this. Makers, render, blah blah, 11%, Dogecoin 11%, bonk. You know, everything is it's messed up, man. I think like he's kind of playing it, man. He's kind of playing it. He's you know, I think I don't know how much I could trust him, man. That's the thing with the economy. I'm a little bit worried, you know. It's just his past record wasn't exactly a clean slate. And I don't know why we actually got back into it, man. It's like a bad relationship, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, like I think with all these things are there, it is. Let's look. Let's see if we could do it again, man. Would people impeach him again? Let's see if it's gonna have a server response. Let's see if DeepSeek might find an answer to this. I love DeepSeek, man. I mean, people say Chinese people are bad, man. I don't really think so. We have been kind of demonized for the bad people for the longest time, man. Like the Fu Manchu and stuff like that. I mean, seriously, when was the last time you saw like a Chinese guy pick a fight, man? When was the last time you saw a Chinese guy robbed like a store? You know, it's you know, don't say it's racially profiling of other races, you know, but how come you don't see that with us? I'm sure it happens, but like, how come it doesn't happen as often? Yeah, I cannot find like. I wonder if people would already talk about this. Like, would people try to impeach him again? No talks about it so far. So, my point of view is that it's possible. You know, it's possible, but I don't know if that's what's going to be going on. And you know, I don't really want to comment whether he's gonna be gone or like still be good or whatever. You know, I you know, I don't want to be controversial. At the same time, I just want to make peace, but I don't know if like Mr. Trump wants to make peace, man. Looks like he's angry at a lot of things, man. Like the stock market is going to crap, and I mean like some of these are okay, but they actually have lost a lot of value already. especially like Tesla. To remove some indicators, I have a lot of indicators. You can't mess with this anymore, man. Yeah, I think it was 500 or 490 at Thursday, 19th December. So now it's a brand new low. Well, I mean, he did it to himself, Elon Musk, so it wasn't other people's fault. But overall, it's like we'll definitely not see a new high, that's for sure. I think it might drop down even lower if this kind of continues, because Nike is doing okay actually. Let's check out Nasdaq. Holy crap! Oh man, it's like ages ago when we're at the all-time high. Looks pretty bad, man. I mean, can't really endorse the guy if like he's kind of messing up, man. He's messing up. That's the thing, man. Like it's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad. So, like, all in all, that's all I could say is that you gotta look at Donald Trump's past history, man. Gotta look at what you're dealing with and what he's doing to crypto and why crypto might even benefit from it. Because anything he touches, you know what happens. You know, needless to say, I have to be frank. You have to finish my sentence. I cannot finish it for you. If you say anything he touches, it turns to gold, okay, well, that's what it is. But if you think it's otherwise, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. That's all I would say. Thanks very much, and see you later.